What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Jeff, aka GCurse here. It is 6:08 p.m. on the 23rd of August. It's a Sunday evening. That means before I head off to bed, it is time to do a GCurse Reacts. But first, you know what to do. If you like what you watch, which I hope you are, click the button. Let's have some fun. Today I'm going to be doing a react to WatchMojo top 10 video. Who likes top 10 countdowns? I know I do. The top 10 list that I'm going to be reacting to was recently released. It is the top 10 creepiest theme songs. From TV theme songs. Sorry, TV theme songs. And I watched some TV. I haven't watched it in quite a while, but I used to watch it before I got rid of cable. I basically cut the cord. I used to have Hulu. I got rid of that, and now basically I just use like Peacock and all that because it's part of my internet bundle that I have. But anyway, let's switch over, shall we? Okay. Let's get the video up. There we go. So 3, 2, 1.
We need a theme song or something.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks.
Okay, what I'm hoping to see here is I'm hoping to see 2 TV series that I loved growing up. The first one was Unsolved Mysteries. That had a fucking creepy ass theme song. And the second one, I'm not sure if it would really be considered much of a theme. It was the TV show Sightings. Sightings used to be considered the poor man's Unsolved Mysteries. But before we get to that, let's actually do a quick look here. Let's see here. There we go. Let's pull up the browser. Let's go to YouTube. Ah, crap. Misspelled YouTube.com. Okay. Is TV show season 1. This show, it is very difficult to actually get a full season, locate the full season, because it was pretty difficult to find on television when it used to be available. So let's see here. Let's see full playlist. I'm just let's go down to, let's say Poltergeist. Let's check. I just want to see if there's
the following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Tonight on Sightings, a family is terrorized by a deadly poltergeist.
I raised my arm up, and there was bites all over, and they were like biting through me.
And an expert investigation brings them face to face with a frightening...
Whereas I always thought that Unsolved Mysteries, that they really peaked out between seasons 1 and 4 in the way of raw video style. I'll be honest, Sightings tend to do that their entire run, that they kept that gritty, realistic recording style. It could also be because they really probably didn't have that much in the way of funding.
Entity.
He's here. I'm trying to.
Hold on, let's just see it.
Show itself.
At that point, it started to appear.
They had large, dark eyes, claw-like hands.
I began sensing and knowing and feeling.
I do believe in life after death. I mean, I've been there.
We have not scratched the surface of what the mind can do.
It's a connection with the unknown.
Okay, apparently I don't think this theme is going to be on it because, yeah, I thought it was more creepy than that, but apparently I was wrong. Okay, so let's pull the video back up. Wait, hold on. There, and then 3. There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Picks for the spookiest small screen tunes of all time. Number 10, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Like Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
old school Archie comics origin of Sabrina Spellman are set on full display during the opening of her series.
Okay, it looks like it may not be Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'll have to check it out after I get done recording this, because I thought that this could have been like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like a relaunch of it.
Composer Adam Taylor includes some spooky strings and ghostly background noises, alongside what appears to be a synthesized adaptation of a theremin here. It's the sort of title theme that sounds ripped from one of those Halloween sound effects tapes we all loved as kids, and this is definitely a compliment. Number 9, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh yeah.
For the
Okay, I remember Are You Afraid of the Dark? God, I can't recall what it was called. They had Are You Afraid of the Dark, but it was like on, I think it was either on a Friday evening, like what TGIF was on ABC, or it was on Saturday. I can't remember what the block of TV shows was called. Let's do a quick look here. Okay, pull up the... Because I thought they had like, it was like Fright Nick or Nick Fright or something like that. Let's see, Are You Afraid of the Dark show? Let's see here. Maybe they may have, let's see here. Oh my god, my eyes. I'm not sure what it is, but oh my god, I've since this morning I've been starting to get a massive fucking headache, and it's just not going away. Okay, see here. The original series ran on Nickelodeon from 92 to 96. Original debut. Television Network. Snick. I think that's what it was. Saturday Night Nickelodeon. That's what it was. It was Snick. It was Snick. Okay. Ooh, it closed in 2005. Huh. But that's what it was. It was Snick. Saturday Night Nick. Okay. Okay. Back to the show. Okay. Here we go.
record, we're referring to the original 90s series when we signal out the awesomeness of Nickelodeon's Are You Afraid of the Dark for this list.
Okay, now I gotta give them credit. They really built the ambiance for this show. I remember sitting, watching this at night before I'd go to bed, and part of me actually wanted to go outside to like the playground at the school I went to, just to see the playground was this ominous at night.
This was another show that wore its horror influences on its sleeves, specifically with regards to its anthology format. Tales from the Crypt is clearly a huge influence here, and can be seen with both the visual style of the show's opening as well as its theme song. This is atmospheric, unrepentantly dark stuff for the kiddie set, relying upon low sonic rumbles and the creepy sound of children's laughter to get its point across.
Who doesn't find that creepy? For a child, that would be creepy. It gave me the creeps.
Elsewhere, the final few moments introduce that iconically mournful melody that still lives rent-free within the minds of 90s kids around the world.
Okay, I'm curious. Do they have that show on YouTube? You'll be amazed what you can actually find on YouTube. Let's go back to YouTube, shall we? Because if they have it on YouTube, I can download it. I got a little downloader program I can use. Let's see here. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Wild Brain, I don't know what that is. It looks like they may actually have it. Playlist. What do we got in the playlist? Ooh, wow, it's a full... Yeah, I know what I'm going to download when I get done doing this video. Holy shit, I'm going to download the shit out of this. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the show, shall we?
Number 8, Twin Peaks.
Now, I'm going to be honest, I never watched Twin Peaks at all, even when I was younger. I even as an adult, whenever it was on television, I never watched it. I've heard of it, but I never watched it.
This serial drama immediately captured the imaginations of a small but rabid fan base, becoming the cult show to trump all
creepy.
other cult shows. It's also more than likely that these fans were hooked from the opening credits, which feature mesmerizing music from composer Angelo Badalamenti, Lynch had previously worked with Badalamenti on his film Blue Velvet, and this partnership seemingly resulted in a Peaks theme that practically drips mystery, unease, and suspense. Yet there's also a subtle tranquility to this ominously beautiful theme, an ethereal dirge that feels like a funeral march in heaven.
I don't see how this is creepy, though.
Number 7, Freddy's Nightmares.
Oh, yeah. That's creepy. That's creepy. I'll give them credit. That's creepy.
Hey, did you know that both the Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th franchises received small screen adaptations back in the 80s? It's
But
true.
we don't talk about Friday the 13th. We don't even acknowledge that Friday the 13th. No, get that shit out of here.
Both
Get it
featured
out of
some
here.
Pretty excellent opening theme music too. But Freddy's Nightmares benefited from actually featuring Robert Englund in the title role as Freddy Krueger. The actor introduced each episode in character, while composer Nicholas Pike delivered a theme tune that nicely echoed the original music from Charles Bernstein. Pike was no compositional slouch himself, however, and utilised his experience scoring Critters 2
Now I wonder if they have this on, let's see here.
The main theme of A Nightmare on Elm Street, the series, is
Freddy's
percussive, spooky,
Nightmares.
and very 80s. In the best possible way, of course.
That doesn't look like it.
Number 6,
Oh, well.
Tales from the Crypt. It's one of the most beloved television horror anthology series of all time. Tales from the Crypt utilised a myriad of different composers throughout its run, but that iconic opening theme tune could have only come from the mind of one man, Danny Elfman. The creative stamp of this former Oingo Boingo singer is all over this introduction. The song encapsulates Elfman's ability to sound both foreboding and totally cool at the same time.
I'm sorry, I don't see how this is creepy. The Freddy's Nightmares was creepy. The Are You Afraid of the Dark was creepy, but I don't find this to be creepy. Maybe to each of us, creepy is subjective. But like the Twin Peaks and then this doesn't seem that creepy at all. I don't get the shivers up my spine.
It's a catchy, hummable melody to be sure, yet the instrumentation used ensures that Tales from the Crypt never sounds too bright or cheerful. Instead, this opening theme embodies everything that endeared the old EC comic books to generations of monster kids and horror fans.
Tales from the Crypt.
Number 5, Stranger Things. The 1980s setting of Netflix's Stranger Things seemed to remind everyone of just
For some reason, I was never I never even wanted to watch Stranger Things. I'm not sure what it is. Even when I had Netflix, which, I haven't had for nearly 5+ years now, I was never interested in Stranger Things. I think it came out just before I got rid of my Netflix subscription. I'm just not interested in it. I'm not sure what it is. I remember when people were going to college with me and they were talking about this show. I was like, congratulations. Yay for you. Yeah. Yeah, that is a little
comparisons
creepy,
to horror
though.
icon John Carpenter and his own musical pedigree were inevitable. But Stein and Dixon never feel like pretenders to a throne, but instead heirs for a new generation. Number 4, The Walking Dead. The resume of composer
Yeah,
Bear
that's
McCreary
creepy.
is one that looms large, and frankly speaks for itself.
Battlestar Galactica was my first job as a composer. To say that it changed my life is the understatement of the century.
The man knows how to write an evocative theme, and chief among them just might be McCreary's work for The Walking Dead. It's all about the strings when it comes to this title tune, reminiscent of Psycho's theme with an insistent rhythmic pulse that seems to echo the desperate situation at hand.
Yeah. It has a little bit of a creepy tinge. I agree.
It's slightly gothic, but also with a definable melody that makes it instantly recognizable to fans of the show. The Walking Dead soundtrack is perfectly suited to its grim and gory source material. Number 3, The X-Files.
Yes.
Is there any whistling
Yes.
effect more iconic to sci-fi and horror fans than the one
I'd try
front
whistling,
and
but I look
center
like a
during
jackass.
the opening to The X-Files? It's an opening theme that's haunted the dreams of fans forever, and they probably wouldn't want it any other way. The show's creator, Chris Carter, has spoken in interviews how he was heavily inspired by the Monster of the Week approach of the cult 70s series Kolchak, the Night Stalker. That show possessed a creepy opening theme with a featured whistle, but Carter and his vision ran with that inspiration for all he was worth, successfully updating it for the 1990s.
I love the X-Files. I remember watching the very first, the pilot episode on Fox back when it first debuted.
Number 2, Unsolved Mysteries.
Wow, Unsolved Mysteries is
Television
number
audiences
2?
find certain
I thought
themes
it was gonna be
creepy
number
for a
1, to be
number of
honest.
reasons, including some that may actually be unintentional. That said, there is no such ambivalence when it comes to Michael Boyd and Gary Ramal Malkin's composed title theme to Unsolved Mysteries.
Ooh, creepy. I'm getting that feeling at my back right now.
This tune is designed from Jump Street to get under your skin, to unnerve you and get you in the proper mood for Robert Stack and his Tales of the Unknown.
Join me for 2 hours of intriguing cases and a celebration of 200 songs on Unsolved Mysteries.
That synthesizer melody is haunting and relentless, swirling in and out of the percussive booms that permeate the title theme with a heart-pounding intensity. Simply said, there's nothing else quite
I'm
like
shocked
it.
it was number 2. I thought it was going to be number 1.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. The Leftovers, mournful musical desolation for this unique HBO series. Hammer House of Horror perfectly captures the spirit of this iconic British film studio.
The House That
Goosebumps,
Blitz
totally
Death.
90s and totally nostalgic.
You will beware. You're in for a scare. Goosebumps.
American Horror Story. While sharing some sonical elements, it's different every season, and composer Charlie Clouser always delivers. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, The Twilight Zone.
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Okay, I can dig that. I
The
can
opening
dig
to The
that.
Twilight Zone received many subtle tweaks throughout its short but hugely impactful run from 1959 to 64. This was another show that utilised multiple composers, but its most well-recognised opening theme debuted on the show's second season. Its It's here where that creepy and cool guitar part from French composer Marius Constant enters the cultural zeitgeist. After being lifted from a pair of library sessions, Constant recorded for CBS. This wasn't the only time the Twilight Zone creator, Rod Serling, would freak out his audience with a spooky TV intro. The show's spiritual successor, Night Gallery, would further explore the macabre imaginations of fans with a vibe all its own from the 1970s.
It isn't that creepy to me, at least. I've heard worse.
Do any of these themes still haunt you? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo.
Okay, so that was the my reaction to the WatchMojo top 10 creepy TV theme songs. There were some there that I agree with. I definitely agree with Unsolved Mysteries, of course. As you know, I'm a major fan of Unsolved Mysteries. I agree with the X-Files, Twilight Zone, Are You Afraid of the Dark? But then there were some that it's like really like Twin Peaks. See, I'd have to go through the list again, but Twin Peaks was one of the major ones. I was like, really, that wasn't that bad at all. But yeah, a pretty decent. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm actually on the wrong. Wait. Okay, there you go. There you go. Let's see here. Do I? Yeah. But yeah, so those were some good choices. Like I said, I would have removed the Twin Peaks, but then again, I think these kind of lists are subjective. You know, like what could be creepy to one person may not be creepy to another. And I just gotta kind of look at it like that. That, you know, even though it may not be creepy to me, it may be creepy to other people. But with that out of the way, that is it for this video. If you like what you watched, which I hope you did, please click that subscribe button, and you know you'll be alerted when I release new content. It's almost, well, it's only 6:30. I'm going to get this processed and uploaded, and then I'm going to see you next time. So I hope you all take it easy. My name is Jeff, aka GCurse. Wishing you all a great day. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out.